you know, every week you start the music, we always say I re-record, and you be like, this would be a great time to say that the Vibe Controls podcast is sponsored by somebody, but it ain't.
Man, I was gonna say something, but that wouldn't be cool.
See, the beat play, it make you want to freestyle.
For real.
See, that's why he started bopping over here. I feel it. All right, man, I'm telling you, gonna do it. Oh, man.
Comment could be on this record.
Rhyme and I rip.
Look, you see how he's speaking into your life?
Tell you.
Learning Rashad.
Comment my top 5, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh.
Top 5. Comment is up there, man.
Who your number one?
My number 1, K-Dot, for real.
Man, he 32. He don't know.
Hey.
Oh, better, man.
Better than Black
My
Thought?
top 5.
We talking about rappers or MCs?
We talking about
There's a
MCs.
Hey, we gonna argue later.
Let's get to it. I
Look,
love it.
yo, welcome to the Vibe Controllers podcast, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us. I go by the name of Cocky McFly. That's Merk B. Williams over there. Merk, say what's up to the people.
Man, I'm out here, bro.
Man, God damn it. All right, man.
Famous is me.
All right. And so, yeah. Also, we got a special guest this evening.
Come on.
We got our good brother, our favorite country cousin.
You heard?
Y'all give it up for Kimar, Cain. Insert goofy applause. Say what's up to the people, Kimar.
What's happening, good people, man? Peace and love and respect. It's Kimar Cain coming to y'all all the way live. Your favorite country cousin, your favorite Mississippian, and your best friend with the vibes, the good brothers, man. The Vibe Controllers.
Well, shit. This nigga
That
got
boy,
a
he's
whole goddamn intro like an old school radio host.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, down to the beat.
Bubba, bubba. All that shit. Anyway, man, look. This is the episode that is tentatively entitled The Man Cave.
It's titled it now.
It's titled now. She hadn't said it 3 times. It's the Man Cave, man. We about to get into some man discussion.
Yes, sir.
We about to talk about all type of stuff, and we want y'all to just be where you at, so you can be where we at. And you already know what it is, cause where we at? Out here. Already. All right, man. So, yeah, we about to get into the deep discussion again. We got our good brother Kimar Cain in the building.
Yes, Lord.
In the man cave, because that's where we at. We just finna talk about like just stuff that men with some sense be talking about.
You did.
Not them other people. So, first topic of discussion, we gonna throw it to our brother Kimar.
Hey.
90s Mount Rushmore of fine.
90s Mount Rushmore fine.
90s Mount Rushmore fine. Who yo for?
Automatic, man. Sheesh. Nia Long.
Nia Long is different on that. We can all sit here and agree.
Big facts.
Nia Long.
Nia Long is on there.
Holly Berry.
Okay.
Sheesh. Sade. Yes.
Okay.
Sade done spanned about 3 decades.
You
too.
did, and still look young.
Okay.
Still look good.
We can say the same about Halle Berry as well.
That's a fact.
Okay.
My 4th one, Beloved, Lauryn Hill.
Interesting.
You know.
Because, let me tell you, I don't look at, I know what, well, Lauren probably like she up.
Man, let me
But, like,
she on the list.
Yeah, but you
She up there,
when I be
man.
thinking like, fan,
She on the other list. Like, she got it on.
yeah.
She got it on, man.
But I feel where you going. Because, like,
Yeah.
I feel the same way about Sade. Like, Sade ain't, I mean, she fine, but she just so, like, she just, like, gorgeous. Like,
Yeah, indescribable beauty.
yeah, it's just like, I can
She
sit
got
here and
the
just
look,
look at you.
the soul.
She want to lay in her hair.
One of them.
I wonder how much hair she got, because you just had a little bun all the time.
That's the young Rapunzel,
She
man.
got a lot of it.
She got a lot of hair.
That's a
I don't
dope.
think
That's
she
a
allowed to
dope.
cut her hair in that culture. I think.
That's a
Anyway,
that's a
that
that's
ain't
a
got nothing
that's
to
a
do with
good.
nothing.
That's a good. That's a good little.
It's a nice
balance,
yin yang,
'cause
you know what I'm saying?
You got Nia.
Yeah,
with
sophisticated.
Lauren, you got Sade, and who was the
Halle Berry.
Like, so you got like the top tier 90s.
Yes,
you
Lord.
probably top 5, and then you got the.
I gotta say this one though.
Oh, we gonna get to it.
Okay.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Cause my first celebrity crush though.
Okay, who's this?
Her name is escaping me right now. I think it's Michelle, but
she on?
Myra on Family
Oh,
Matters.
Myra on Family Matters was so fine.
That was my first celebrity crush, man.
God rest her soul.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I got Myra from Family Matters.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we gonna look up her names.
I think it's Michelle.
Represent her correctly. We looking that up now, so we gonna throw that in just a second. So, Merc, yo, Mount Rushmore. Michelle Thomas. There you go.
Yep.
Yo, Mount Rushmore of 90s fan.
90. So Nia Long definitely is on this list.
Okay.
I would say that Halle Berry was on this list.
Okay.
You know what? Who don't really get their flower?
Talk to him.
Lark Voorhees. We
From-
talking about
you
the
talking-
90s.
Okay,
In the
okay.
90s.
Saved
We
by the
talking
Bell.
about the 90s. Lark
Okay.
Voorhees from
Saved
Saved
by
by
the
the
Bell.
Bell.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think Lark Voorhees get her props for as fine as she was. And then we talking about 90s.
Yeah. I hate that. Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, she fell off.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about who was fine. Yeah, BNGB was fine.
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to think of who was just fine. Cause man, I like so many people.
Hey, Shorty from Waiting to Excel, man. Who
Leela Rashawn.
is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she was 90s fan.
Come on, man.
Man, it's so many folks,
It's a
man. They should have thought about this. Robin Givens, she was. Man, I'm gonna tell you who else. Tashina Arnold. They slept on Pam.
They slept on
They
that was
slept
you
on
gonna say?
Pam, man. Yeah, they
Pam
slept
fine.
on Pam. Teacher
And
Cam
still
was fine
fine,
in the
yeah.
90s too, but man, they slept on Pam. Pam was a brick
Tisha,
house.
she-
I'm
with you
listen.
on-
Let me say this. I'm gonna say I didn't
knew she
realize
was
how fine
Yeah.
Tisha Campbell was until I saw Sprung.
Okay.
Tisha Campbell was damn near naked and Sprung. I was like,
Yeah.
man, she athletic thick. I like it. I like it a lot.
I ain't gonna say she. So I was definitely gonna say Robin Givens.
Yeah.
Because Robin Givens in Boomerang was top
Man,
tier.
let me tell you.
She was fine. I don't know her name, but I'm gonna look it up. What was the damn show? Topanga.
Boy Meets
Boy Meets
World.
World. Topanga was bad.
Topanga was bad.
Jennifer
I was
Arnold was
watching
better
watching
than
Boy Meets
Topanga.
World the other
Jennifer
day.
Orr got bad later.
Yeah.
Topanga was bad then.
She was it.
Yeah, she was bad.
Yeah.
Then
Topanga
definitely
like
her.
Kelly Clarkson.
If you gonna say 90s fine, you can't not say Jasmine Guy. You just
yeah,
can't.
Jasmine
Like,
Guy.
you can't not say
Kim
Jasmine
Reed was
Guy.
fine too.
Kim was fine.
Come on.
But Jasmine was that was her whole low key. Freddie was fine.
Freddie,
Yeah.
Freddie. Them last few seasons.
Ain't
Free
no
Summer
low-key.
was fine, bro.
Yeah,
Summer
she
Them later seasons.
Yes,
When she
sir.
kind of switched it up, we like,
I'm gonna tell you who else was fine.
Who was that?
Essence Atkins.
she forever fine.
Essence Atkins.
Wait, listen. But you didn't say low
I'm
key.
thinking.
You didn't say low key.
You said Mount Rushmore.
said Mount Rushmore.
You said Mount Rushmore.
What was the girl name in Class A? Man, she was
Figure.
fine.
Figure.
Ooh,
But you
that
got-
was fine.
But you got plenty of folks, because you got the girl that was on your show, Parenthood.
Reagan Gomez
Reagan
Press.
Gomez Press.
Gomez Press.
Reagan Gomez Press.
Reagan Gomez
Still
Press
look good.
Still look good. She was
Then
fine.
you got
Tatiana Ali. Well, she wasn't. Was she young then?
but
Yeah,
she was young in the 90s.
But
She was cute.
But she was
oh,
38
yeah,
playing.
she was
cute.
I've never heard people talk about
Who?
Holly Robinson Peete.
She's always been beautiful.
Well, them feet though.
Feet terrible. They
I
terrible, bro. They terrible.
You know who her sister was though?
Old girl from
Oh, girl,
Invo.
one of the her sister was in Involved.
One of the group members. No, not Don. Who
No,
is
not
also
Don.
90s fan.
And not the tall one,
Mhm.
and not the short one with the big hoodie.
It was a man. So many people though, cause Aaliyah was 90s fan. Aaliyah was just, if you was a young dude, like that was your thing. Yeah, no, we would not mention his name.
The alleged.
The alleged.
The alleged.
We would never speak his name. Damn that. but she was beautiful.
He a legend.
I mean, it's man.
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown.
Look him.
Look him.
Hey, Kim,
Before the
man, I hate she did all that.
Look him before.
Butterfly Mecca.
Who?
From Digger McLean.
Oh, Butterfly Mecca from Dig Money Love.
Money Love was fine. Rappers was cute.
I about to say MC Light was nice too, man.
MC Light
It's
was
still
pretty
nice.
girl. She is.
She's still nice.
Rappers
I don't think
was
she
pretty.
fooled. I don't think she fooled us, but you know.
Yeah, man.
Hey
Brad was
man,
fine.
the Brett
That
got
What Do
some-
You Like video?
Let me tell you, she had some body under them 38
That's a
huskies.
fact.
Ain't
Let
look.
me
That's
tell
a
you.
fact.
I'm trying to tell
Brad
you,
was
bro.
nice.
Huh?
I said,
Under them jabos.
Under them
She
jabos.
got here dressing like Chris Cross. I was like, let me tell you something.
Lisa Ray was 90s fan.
Oh yeah.
that
Damn, I
bad?
forget about Lisa Ray.
was Players Club was 90s.
Players
wasn't
Club.
it?
That was like late 90s, like
Yeah,
98,
Lisa Ray.
99. Lisa Ray.
A lot of
was
people
bad.
don't know she was in that Brenda's Got a Baby video.
She-
that
that was her.
She
Sure
was
was.
16, I
That
think,
was
in
her.
that.
Sure was,
Fun
bro.
fact.
Yeah, fun fact.
Man, we should have said him talking about this first.
Yeah,
It's so much.
man,
It's so many.
A lot of people coming to mind now.
Because a lot of folks got slept on and they was in like, K-rated movies
That's
for
a
crap.
fact. That's a fact.
And we never really see them.
Yeah.
Man, you can see them all on Tubi.
Kadada Jones too, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kadada Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Jada, we gotta say Jada. Jada was 90s fan.
I ain't got to say it.
She 2000s crazy.
Yeah.
But she was 90s fan.
For
she
sure.
was 90s fan.
She was bad.
She was.
I can't lie.
Jada was tough. We can't.
I can't. Cause
So you
look,
gotta give in, huh,
You know
bro?
who else was 90s
Jason
fan?
Lear took it
Vivica
up.
was 90s fan.
Oh yes, sir. Booty call.
Old girl.
Oh.
Cain on House Party.
you talking about
AJ Johnson?
AJ Johnson. But I'm talking. I was finna say old girl who was also in Booty Call.
Tamala Jones.
Tamala Jones.
Oh,
Tamala
yeah.
Jones.
Elise Neal was
Yeah,
90s
Elise,
fan.
that's what I was trying to think who was on
Elise
All
Neal.
of Us.
Elise Neal.
Elise Neal.
She
Trying to think of her
was
name
fine.
early.
Rachel
Yeah.
True was Rachel True was not. Rachel True was like 48 when The Craft came out. Like,
Damn.
bruh, she really was. I ain't know she was that old. She still look good though.
Hey, black don't crack.
What's the name of fan when she went when she got on 90210? Old girl who played Kelly Kapowski.
Oh, Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
That when she came out.
I'm gonna tell you who was really 90s fan. Ananda Lewis.
God, dog.
Yeah, Ananda Lewis.
Yeah.
Teen
Oh
song.
no, the chick Rachel that was on Caribbean.
Oh Lord, man, wasn't Rachel on Caribbean Rhythm Band?
I don't remember that one.
Boy, yeah, let me tell you. Listen, this your homework. Google it. You got to get on YouTube.
Caribbean, what now?
Caribbean Rhythms.
It was on BET.
You got to
First of all,
do you know who Ananda
Y'all should
Lewis
see the
is?
reactions in here right there.
oh, bro.
Do you know who Ananda Lewis is?
I was trying to.
Okay, good.
okay.
See, listen.
So let me tell you something. In the
Caribbean
90s, in the 90s,
were two shows.
BET had like the
Saturday
programming
morning
on
block.
Okay.
So you would get, you got a whole bunch because Sherry Carter was fan.
Jerry Carter
So
was fan.
you got
Man,
Midnight
I wouldn't have done
Love.
it
You
since
got
the
Know about Midnight Love?
Video Soul used to
Yeah.
come on with Donnie Simpson, but Ananda Lewis used to host Teen Summit.
It
Okay.
came on Saturday.
And that would come on Saturdays, and Caribbean Rhythms would be on
right
like Saturday night. Because Teen Summers in kind of in the morning, but Caribbean Rhythms came on like Saturday night, and Rachel, that was just her name, Rachel.
She had that. I know she had to be from Trinidad
She
and
was from
Tobago or
Trinidad.
something.
That way you get how the Jamaican
She-
videos.
man.
Boy, she was so bad.
Rachel so bad.
That might be trying
That
to
good.
tell
That,
y'all.
she just had the legs so smooth.
The 90s was
They
butter.
had that water hitting on her calf. I was like,
Caribbean
lady,
Rhythms, bro.
I love you, black woman. I had never seen a beautiful island woman
Hey, man.
on the TV before.
It was different, and
that's
also
when Robert Johnson
the
owned
90s,
it.
the 90s fan.
I do remember this young lady, Rachel Stewart.
Rachel Stewart, bro.
Yeah, I remember her.
Oh, have mercy.
Melissa Ford.
Melissa Ford
Melissa Ford.
on the Jadakiss video, Knock Yourself Out.
Man,
Come
listen.
on, man.
You know what? Her and Gloria Velez, they was like the,
Glory, oh man, yeah.
the
Shout out to King Magazine.
You
Let
did?
me tell you, bro.
What's her name from
That's it. That's
when
it.
she,
That's
when
it.
she left Destiny Child and got on the cover of King Pharaoh.
Ah, yeah.
Man, that one of the best King covers ever. Man, she ain't do nothing else after that.
If you was a young man,
Come on, man.
age 15 to
The grocery
22,
store, go to the magazine,
Yeah.
King magazine.
Cause we couldn't afford it.
Right, mama,
but
you
we
go
just
get
go
the, like,
read the magazine.
Them magazines was $8.95 damn cents.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Get that
Let me
fuck.
tell you, we used to sit there and read the whole King, bro. Just
King
like
and Pro Wrestling Illustrated. They were
That
right
was it.
next to each other. I'm telling you the truth.
King used to have us in the chokehold.
The times of the young man's life.
Thank
Yeah.
you to the folks.
Thank God for women, man.
man, black
Black.
women. Yeah, we on the screen.
Black of the berry.
But we just love our
We
black.
just
women.
love our kind.
Now it is some black culture appropriated.
You did?
Caucasian women
For
who
sure.
on this list like Topanga, Jennifer
Topanga.
Noy,
We did say her.
and Blossom. Maya Bialik was a slick fan.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, no, bro.
Maya Bialik was alright.
I'm
man.
not riding
Now
with you.
6.
That's Jennifer Noy.
But she didn't get fine until
We
later.
didn't see that she
though.
was fan until she got on the pod.
Got on the Parker. She wasn't fine then.
I said Kelly Bunny was fine.
Kelly Bundy.
Christina Applegate.
Pamela Anderson.
She was like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure,
Pam
right,
Anderson,
yeah,
man.
Pam Anderson.
Hey, man.
Pam was like,
Sheesh.
Tommy took Pam down through that.
Took her through there. Yeah.
maybe it's
Stressed the eyes.
bro.
Out.
Baywatch was giving us a little soft core.
Oh yeah, Carmen.
big
wasn't
facts.
Carmen Electra on there?
Carmen Electra was on there.
She was bad. Like it was a lot, man. We can talk about this all
Yeah, the 90s
day.
is a
We
special
gonna have
place.
to have this on the live, man. Like the 90s Mount Rushmore. Like
Big,
it's
big
different.
facts. That's a great topic.
Bro,
Yeah.
cause you know, like it's a you know, not a large age difference.
Yeah.
But it's like we remember stuff that he wasn't privy to.
Yeah.
But then you know he came around to it like late.
Yeah.
So he remembered like when Neil was like top tier,
Facts.
Halle Berry top tier, like
Yeah, boys in the hood type.
yeah, bro. Like you got Regina King.
Regina
King.
King. Angela
She
Bassett got to be on
spicier
that
as
list.
she got older.
Oh, but she
Regina Hall wasn't really
Regina
doing
Hall
a
was
lot.
2000s though, right?
We didn't
Yeah.
really get Regina Hall
That
until the
Best
2000s.
Man movie though, man. That goddamn
Man,
lap dancing boy.
Boy,
Let
look.
me tell you,
Everybody was like,
Everybody.
she was the star of The Best Man.
Hey man.
I don't care what
The
nobody.
star.
Well, other than Neil Long in that lingerie.
I ain't gonna hold you now. Regina Hall gonna beat that.
yeah, bro. Regina Hall beat it.
Regina Hall, what's up?
Sanaa in the 90s though? No. Sanaa was.
So that was nice now.
Love and basketball. No, that was Tyra
That's
Banks.
Tyra.
Banks. No.
Yeah.
Big forehead.
Big head.
Big forehead ass. What's on your man? I can see what you thinking.
Y'all was terrible, bro. That was such a terrible scene. That was terrible.
Shot the shit, man. And she died super dramatic.
She did.
Terrible. Yeah, that mouth. It was bad.
Disappearing Acts was in.
That was something like that.
That was 2000s.
No, it might have been early 90s.
Disappearing Acts was 2000s.
Late 90s, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It was a couple
that
picks,
Wesley Snipes
but
movie.
also Rosa Perez.
Yes.
Yes. White man can't.
Come on, man.
Let me tell you.
The beginning of the movie was she was dancing, man. What's the, she was dancing.
Do the
the
right
whole-
thing.
Do the right
Do the
thing.
right thing.
Dancing the whole
Do the right
beginning
thing.
credits.
Spike Lee put some nice, you know,
did.
beautiful
For sure.
black women.
He did
in his
that.
film.
One of my favorite
uh,
directors.
Kerry Washington. you
Kerry
know,
Washington.
She was in
what's
He
the-
Hate.
Teresa Randall.
She was in the 90s?
Girl 6. The
I'm
girl-
about to say that wasn't the 90s.
No,
Teresa Randall.
Teresa Randall from Girl 6.
She was really
Yeah,
nice.
she was
looking.
good.
That was the lady that was in Bad Boys 1.
Okay.
She was Martin Lawrence's wife.
Bet.
See how
Alright,
she was
see,
in.
we here now.
But you probably don't remember Sugar Hill, but she was in that too.
Yep, she,
I
she
don't remember
was
seeing
in that
Hill.
too.
Okay.
Sugar Hill as well.
Okay.
She was Wesley Snipes. Yeah, he ran and got shot on the game. That's a whole nother story. Yeah, man, we got to.
Angela Bassett really got to be on here.
Angela Bassett just
Yeah,
forever,
she just
man.
by default, like,
Yeah, she's still out here. She is 250 years old.
Come on,
she looks beautiful.
She looked beautiful. She looked absolutely amazing.
Ooh, she looks.
toned up, man, looking great.
And Tony Braxton.
Oh yeah,
Tony Braxton, some kind of fan.
yeah.
He's so fan. Like, still with lupus.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes.
Yes, she got little.
She had lupus for years
years.
Yeah.
I'm trying
And
to figure out how
I
to
want to
get
treat
it.
her. I want to take care of her and be there for her
she
in
married
whatever
Bird-
way
and
she
married
needs me
Birdman.
to be.
And
Because
he done
love
made-
should have brought me home.
I really thought that was a
Should have
facade.
brought me home.
She really
She
liked
really
him.
married this nigga.
She married Birdman. Really
But
liked
hey
him.
man,
She
go
really
be
liked
happy.
Birdman.
Yeah.
Birdman.
And Birdman, if you listening, you all right with me? Please don't shoot me.
Hey man, you a legend nonetheless.
Put some respect.
All three of y'all.
All three of y'all.
All right, cool. So, if you on social media, I'm sure you have heard that Lord Harvey and left Michael B. Jordan. So in that,
Yeah.
one of the big things about that whole relationship is that there is like this huge age gap, right? I think he's like 35.
35, yeah.
She 25, so it's a 10-year difference. And with us being, three men who are, pretty single, like Kimar, and I just throw this at you first. Like, how do you feel? What's your thing when it comes to like your feelings when it comes to dating and like the age gap or an age difference? Is that like a big deal? Do you pay attention to that? Does it not matter? Like what are your feelings on that?
It does matter. To an extent, man. I look at more so maturity more than anything. My ex-girlfriend is 5 years older than I. Like, we met when I was 20, she was 25. So, 5 years, I think is kind of my max. Like, 10 years, like Michael B. Jordan and Lori, I think is a no-go for me. Especially being 32 now. Like, I don't see myself dating a lady that's 42. Like, now back in my 20s, you know what I'm saying, just on some fun shit, and just to say I did what I did. Like, in my younger 20s, I was fooling around with a woman that was in her 40s. Like, that made a young nigga feel good. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. But like dating, I've more so been dating young ladies my age. Tried to go younger. If I did date women younger than me, they were already like at some level mental wise, like, because I don't want to feel like I'm babying nobody or I'm dealing with a kid. Like, have fun, but then have sense more than anything. So, that's my experience with that. Like, I've dated mostly women older than me, but now it's more so my age and close to my age.
So because I think my brother and I have had the same experience in being very young and dating older women.
Yeah, man.
Which that's a whole different experience. Because like you said, when you're young, that's like cool. Like, you got this
Points on the board.
right? You got this older, because like you got this older chick. Like, it's all good. But like when you get older, I guess it's like a whole because there's a difference when you're 18 dating somebody who's 25.
Yeah.
And then like you maybe 35 dating somebody who maybe 48.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on your preference. Because I think we're at a weird age now. Because we're like 40, so we in the middle. So you could date.
Y'all can go in either direction.
Like, you go either direction. Like, it doesn't matter. But when you going, like you said, and I agree with you. When you going young, there has to be a level of like mental and emotional maturity there for sure. In order to, because you definitely don't want to feel like you somebody daddy.
Facts.
You got and you may have different life experiences and stuff, but you just need somebody who kind of can keep up with you. So I try not to even look at age. I try to just focus on the person.
Facts.
I think that's my thing. I think age does play a factor if you're talking about none of us have children. So if you're talking about trying to have kids and things like that becomes more of a concern, which you can look at those avenues. But for the most part, I don't really too much look at like a person's age. It's really like the person. Like, you got sense, because I know some dumbass 40-year-olds.
You did?
And some real smart 30-year-olds
Handling business.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I really think it just depends on the person or the young lady. We'll say person because we all inclusive in the Vibe Control podcast. So yeah, it just depends on who that person is. So what are your thoughts, Merk?
So I'll say I don't necessarily subscribe to age like that. I think it's a lot of stuff when it comes to dating that we really need to unlearn a lot of things when it comes to just not really even dating, but really just the process of getting to know people. I think it's a lot of processes that we've been taught that we really need to unlearn. Like you said, I think age does make a difference if you're trying to have kids and stuff, but really what's more important is experience. What have you been through? What have you gone through? What is your life about? And I think with this particular situation, I just feel like, I feel like he was ready for something that she just wasn't ready for. That's just all it was. I think that he may have wanted something that she didn't, or it could have been vice versa. We don't know the details. And then, she's 25 years old. Yeah. Hey, I wasn't trying to settle down no damn 25. She out here living her best life. Yeah. And that's okay. Yeah. And I don't think she did. I mean, I know. I hate the way social media is we look at a situation and somebody's got to be a villain, somebody's got to be a hero. And why can't it just be two people coming to a mutual understanding saying, hey, I don't want what you want, and that's okay. And this is what I'm on. Yeah. And I ain't on that, and I can respect that, and we can mutually walk away. Now, obviously, you still gonna be hurt, because if you spend enough time with a person over some period of time, you're gonna grow to care for that person in some way, shape, or form. And it's the time that you really can't get back. Indeed. You know what I mean? We don't, people speculating on social media like if some foul shit happened or whatever. We don't know that. Yeah. Now, we done been in some situations where some foul stuff has happened too. But like, I don't, because the last relationship that I was in, well, that person was younger, and then the one before that person was older. And then the one before that person was, I think, around the same age. And I think it just boils down to, like, if you, especially now at 40, because you asking these questions, like, we don't have a lot of time to waste. Like, what are your intentions? Like, what is it that you want to get out of this? Yeah. If you actually looking for somebody to build a life with, and that ain't necessarily where I'm at, and I want to still be in the street, then I could be man enough to let you know that, like, hey, listen, I appreciate you, and I think you're super dope, but, like, I ain't really trying to settle down or nothing like that. So if you still want to kick it, that's fine. But not nobody.
Perfect word ain't about it. That's perfect.
Nobody's doing it. Well, again, that goes back to unlearning a lot of the ways that you deal. Like, I don't know, obviously the same approach you used at 25 ain't gonna be the same approach you should use at 35.
Right, should use, yeah.
But, unfortunately, some people do that or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think as long as you keep it real and you honest and transparent, it's all good.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, that's a great point that you're bringing up about communication, but a lot of people don't know how to communicate effectively to where, you can put your feelings at somewhat of a halt, so that you're not getting too tied up in situations where you will be butthurt at the end, like, because they had showed a clip of Michael B. Jordan at the game.
Boy, he had it on. It was on him.
It was on
him, man.
And then somebody had retweeted on Twitter. They say, "Oh, I know what that's what hurt looked like. I know what hurt looked like.
I saw it on his face."
A boy going through it, man. Like you say, you spend enough time with somebody, like, yeah, you put all chips on the table. You gonna feel away. You gonna be in your feelings.
Absolutely, especially as a man. Because we're not naturally emotional beings in that particular sense.
And we need to talk about that more.
Yeah, I know. And so when a man really say, all right,
come on,
you the one, and I'm going to put my chips in.
You did?
And then you come back and you like, I don't know, like, boy, it hurt the ego.
See, that's what turned niggas in the future.
Future make the best music when he hurts.
Toxic Future. Everybody look for Toxic Future, man.
See, I disagree with the notion that men aren't naturally emotional. I just think that men are we're taught to not be emotional beings. I think that we're all emotional people, but men are just,
I think we're more emotional.
Yeah, we more emotional. In my opinion, men are way more emotional than women, emotional. But it's just been taught, like, you
maybe not expressive.
You can't be
not expressive.
Yeah, sure. you gotta take that and bottle it in, because if you release that, it's looked at as weak. Like, that's just toxic teaching. That goes back to unlearning and stuff. I also feel like when you talking about social media, a lot of people put their own life experiences into their opinions.
That's
which
a
is
fact.
what you see. So you see, if you are a woman who has dated for years and you ain't found the one, and you view Michael B. Jordan as,
Top tier.
the top tier, the one,
Like they
and this
do
girl
wrestle.
done messed him over.
Boy.
Like you mad at her because he terrible. She terrible because she this and that. Because that's a good man. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like you not even thinking that maybe them folk just don't match.
Facts.
They dated.
That
It
part.
was cool, and it just didn't work out, and that's okay.
That's okay.
And
Like that doesn't make him. That doesn't make her a bad person. That doesn't make him any less of a good man. She just ain't the one for him. And she can move on and he can move on. Of course, there's hurt there, cause he going through stages of grief. That's the same stuff you go through when you break up. You go through the same stages of grief.
Yep.
I told him about it earlier today.
So speaking of that, like in dealing with that hurt, people start to sometimes self-medicate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it's that shame. So it's not just I'm hurt because this
Yeah.
relationship is over, but what that makes me look like
In the public
Yeah.
eye.
Then listen,
Absolutely.
that's why I was telling somebody earlier. I said, man,
Embarrass
listen,
me.
that's why I made a post today. I said, listen, that's where I get played in private. Because let me tell you, man, I would hate to be in that guy's shoes.
That's a fact.
Because even though they know what it is, you have the court of public opinion that's like scrutinizing and making it whatever they want it to be. And let me say this: Michael B. Jordan gonna be all right.
Goddamn
Yeah,
right.
my
He
boy gonna be
gonna
alright.
be all right.
He
I'm gonna
good.
tell you, I'm sure once he looked at his Wells Fargo or Chase or whatever,
Yeah.
and all the roles he got, he gonna be all right.
It ain't even the Wells Fargo.
I was
check.
gonna
That
say,
boy
because
checking.
K-Dot talk about wiping the tears away with the bread, but the
Right.
bread don't solve all it.
Lit.
That boy looked at them DMs.
Yeah.
And he looked at them.
They trying to make sure he's okay.
Oh, he gonna be fine. 'Cause let me tell you, boy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Rick. I thought you were saying something. Man, listen, you got to work on your sign language. Man, shit is terrible. You just like that lady that was at the press conference. Bullshit. You her.
But no, like you were saying, I want you to kind of elaborate on that
Yeah.
because you just mentioned the K-Dot line.
Yeah, man.
Where when you
Pop the
when
pain
you on
away,
his
slide the pain away.
you on his level.
That rip.
It ain't always
It's coming.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about the money that's just gonna make you feel better.
Facts.
But he is in a position, and we talking like men.
Yeah.
Where them women after him.
Oh, they've been waiting on Lord to drop
Oh
the
yeah,
ball.
he got a line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So kind of elaborate
Especially
on
after
that.
cats get it together.
Yeah. Kind of
But-
elaborate on the K-Dot line and how that correlates with
The very first record on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is United in Grief, which I think is a powerful title overall. But then just talking about how being able to buy certain things or whatever the case may be, like you can have these things, but is it really gonna solve your problem? Like one of my favorite songs of all time on any genre is Love Yours by J. Cole, because what he's doing is doing a call to action, if you will, saying, hey, like, what's money without happiness, or a lifetime without the people you love? Like, if you got all this money, ain't really got nobody to share with, or whatever the case may be, like, you could really self-destruct. You know what I mean? Which a lot of people with money do. You know what I mean? Suicidal ideations, things of that nature. And shout out to K-Dot, man, because listening to that album thoroughly multiple times, like, my guy is hurting for real. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like the top hip hop artist in the world right now. Married, you know what I'm saying? Or, his partner, and then 2 kids, stepping out from under the TDE umbrella for PG Lang and looking to take things in a certain direction. So that just shows like where creativity can go,
Right.
but then how you can still deal with certain things as an individual. Like money ain't gonna take all things away. Like you can solve certain things with the bread, buy some things off, but eventually, like he said too, you buy this new whip, but eventually that new whip gonna get old,
Yeah.
and you gonna want another one. You know what I mean? So that's one way we self-medicate, and then we look at the different drugs and everything. I'm sure most folks have dabbled in a little Mary Jane, myself included. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm a big cigar guy. I know you gentlemen smoke cigars and stogies as well.
And dude.
You dig, and indulge in some libations from time to time, but like some people really run from things, you know what I mean, but eventually end up running to them, because running from it will not save you, so you just might as well see it through, you know what I mean. And the things that you're running from that you end up running to will in the end bless you for real, because then you get to learn more about yourself in the process. So, you know, but a lot of people do run from that shame though, because they don't want to be looked at as a person that's been damned. Like everybody on IG, they post their highlight reel. You know,
you gotta take that stuff with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you know, they post the good stuff in their life, and it's like, hey, like, nah. With my IG personally, you know, that's why I changed my name from just Kimar Cain to Sincerely Kimar, because you're sincerely. This is my page. I'm looking at it as a love letter to my people for real. Some of the things may not get the highest of likes, but this is how I know when I'm really like touching people, when I'm just out and about and people stop me and they have conversations about a post that did have low likes and they didn't like themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, so this is impactful, it is touching people, you know, and I put a lot of myself on my page to where it's like, hey, this is what I'm dealing with in real life. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be the one posting my highlight reel. Nah, you ain't gonna just see me on the podcast with the vibe controllers. You gonna see me goddamn, you know, when I'm having writer's block, or you know, if I'm dealing with a family situation, I might word it differently. I might not give y'all all the specifics, but hey, like, I'm human as fuck. Like, this shit goes on. So one thing as men, I think we need to learn more about emotional intelligence. You know what I mean? We only know very few emotions, and we act in those few. Brene Brown is somebody who yep.
What's the name of the book?
So Brene Brown's book. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brene Brown, she has the book Atlas of the Heart. Okay. And I've been studying that book like crazy. It's over 100 emotions in that joker, man. And I've learned about different emotions that I wouldn't have deemed to be an emotion, but she really like breaks those things down. Okay. And it's like, I want to be an overall amazing human. So me learning about emotions and how to interact better with other people, like, I'm pretty good with discerning and reading people. But it's like, hey, if I can get better at that, I will. And I think emotions can do that. So I read, I developed a routine where I get up 4 a.m. every day. I meditate, pray, I journal, you know, do that in the morning. And at night, I would meditate before I go to sleep. Like Saturdays are my cardio, so activity. I say activity instead of workout because people have a love-hate relationship with the word workout. Yeah. So Saturday and Sundays are like my cardio. Like Saturday, I ride my bike every morning on the reservoir. And I call that my therapy on wheels until I get an actual therapist, because I actually am looking to get back in therapy just to deal with, you know, growing more.
It's a process.
Yeah, it's a process.
You gotta vet them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, you know, just going through that. Sunday I do my run. Monday and Tuesday I'm on the weights.
Shout out to the Jackson Run.
You dig? Yes, sir. And then Wednesday I do a prayer walk. I walk 2 miles at a park. I used to do Strawberry Patch Park. Okay. And I pray and I had me a nice little brisk walk, and that's been my routine. That's helped me out in a major way. It's helped me to be more creative. Like now the people can't see, but I got my orange beanie on. This is like my lucky hat, if you will. Orange is my favorite color, but then the deeper meaning behind it, like representation of the sacral chakra and how orange is it motivates creativity. So just so I can stay creative with the things I'm looking to build, man. As long as I'm moving my hands, like one of my partners I went to high school with, shout out to my brother, he told me back in 2015, he say, man, Kimar, keep your hands moving. I say, what you mean, bro? He say, man, just keep working. So like me rocking orange in some capacity, like one of my friends told me, like, keep that color on you no matter what you wearing. Like just keep orange around you, or whatever color, whatever chakra you want to represent, and let that motivate you and push you to do whatever it is that you need to do and or cope with.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Because I showed one where you went and beamed me high.
don't care if it's 100 degrees.
Yeah,
you know
good.
what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you, it was hot as
It's gonna catch the sweat. You heard?
When you was at the art show, I was like, man, this nigga gonna stay with shirt, nigga, and beanie, man. It's hot.
Heard a nigga overalls in the beanie.
And beanie, I was like, bro, it's
fresh
hot.
as hell.
I was like, he fresh, bitch,
He
hot.
fresh. I was like, buddy, he clean.
I know that boy
but
packed
them
full
lights
of
look
sweat up under that
It
joint.
was up there. All
One of
them
my
playing some
OGs say.
lows.
One of my OGs said fashion has no degree.
That's for real.
Especially in Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's for real. You gonna wear what you want.
We gonna
Wherever
sacrifice
you
to be
feel.
flesh. We gonna
For
do
sure.
that.
Yeah, wherever you
Yeah.
want to wear. All right, y'all, man. This was an awesome episode, man.
Beautiful,
Again, man, let's give a round of applause. Thank our good brother Kimar Cain for coming through, tapping in with us.
God bless y'all, man.
Thank you for the fake claps, Steven. So yeah, man. Again, thank y'all for tapping in with
We out here.
with the Vibe Controllers, man. We appreciate y'all supporting us
Tapping and
all that
tapping.
we do. Please make sure to check us out on Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. You can subscribe, listen, like, share, comment. That podcast is up. Episode 15 will be dropped by the time you hear it today. And all that good stuff. Check out 1 through 14. Also, check us out check our pages this coming Sunday. We got some dope stuff dropping this Sunday. And we out here for the summer. We doing all that good stuff. Merc, give people a little brief, what you got coming up.
A lot. You can follow me at Merc B. Williams, man, on all social media platforms. The one and only is currently on tour right now. So I'm on tour. I feel good to say that.
Man.
But I'm on tour. And shout out to my tour mates, Nardo Blackman, Rita Brent. Actually, they're going to be holding it down in Baton Rouge soon as well, too. But we all over the place. Greenville, Mississippi, you up next. Dallas, Houston, Hammond, Louisiana, Atlanta, D.C. We will see you in the coming months. Jackson, Mississippi. You need to mark your calendars, man. In September, we bringing the tour home, and we need to sell that thing out.
That's beautiful,
and
bro.
that's all it is. But yeah, it's a bunch of other stuff going on, collabing with the great Cocky McFly as well too. Doing some vibe control stuff. So hey, yeah, we out here.
Already. You can, as you said, you can follow him at Merc B. Williams on all social media platforms. Please follow Vibe Controllers at the Vibe Controllers, and of course, I may accept your friend request if you follow me because it's private and I like my boundaries. Anyway, so of course, as always, before we leave, y'all would like to leave you with a little something to carry on through the day, or the month, the week, the minutes, whatever you listening, whatever time you listening. Just a little nugget, man. We gonna tap it on over to our good brother Kimar Cain to just drop that good one on us. I'm excited, people.
Hey man, it's Kimar Cain coming to you all the way live. Your favorite country cousin, favorite Mississippian, and your best friend. Peace and blessings, love and respect. Two things, man, that I live by. Life is about people. You know what I mean? You need people, and people need you. For those who may be struggling or whatever the case may be, you may have some suicidal ideations or whatever the case. Feel like nobody else is maybe going through what you're going through, but somebody's been through it. And know that people got you. They just reach out. There's important moments to have isolation in order to gather yourself, but then understand and know that life is about people. Another thing, control the controllables. All right, we have a God within us. You know what I mean? We can create our world with our thoughts and our words. Be impeccable with your word. That's the first agreement of the 4 agreements. Okay, so be mindful of what you're thinking. Use your emotion guidance system. That's the book Asking It Is Given talk about. Guide your thoughts accordingly, act accordingly, control the controllables, control what you can, and what you can't, don't worry about it. You dig what I'm saying? Life is about people, control the controllables. One thing you can't control is other people, so try to change yourself first.
That's what's
The
up.
boy got mantras.
The doors of the church are now open.
I don't even know what mantra mean, but he got it.
You can come. What do they say? You can come back fellowship, believe. I don't know.
You can come back. I don't know. Christian
Different.
experience. Let a
Yeah,
Christian
that good.
experience.
Come on.
Man, shout out to Kimar Cain again. Give man some more
You know
claps,
what? I'm
bro.
finna start wearing beanies because do they make you talk like that?
Right, we at the end.
Get me a beanie. Merc Beanie Williams. That's finna be
make
Okay, that's hard.
your nickname gonna be Beanie Weenie.
I'm out here.
Nickname is Beanie Weenie.
Merc Beanie.
You hater.
But yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow my boy Kimar Cain, sincerely Kimar.
Yeah, man.
On Instagram, the Family Tree Podcast and Mental Shampoo.
Come on.
All on Instagram. Y'all follow. Man, thank y'all for tapping in. Yeah, so you already know what it is, Merc.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay free. Share that.
Already, 2 fingers up means peace to the side because we chilling and because you a guest. You got to do it. Tell them what to say, kid.
Out here.
Yeah.
Already. Happy birthday, 5th child. Hey.